In today's video, I'm going to show you the difference between the pullback strategy and the Mogwai strategy. Now, the binary destroyer indicator has 5 built-in strategies: the pullback, the bends, the AND strategy, the BD strategy, and the Mogwai strategy. Now, one of the questions I always get asked is, why do you have 5 strategies? Why don't you just have one? Now, the reason being is simply because each strategy will suit different market conditions. Whatever strategy you are trading out there, it will flourish in certain market conditions and it will do terrible in another market conditions. For example, if you are trading a trend trading strategy, that strategy is only going to work in a trending market. If the market is not trending, it is not going to work. So the reason why we have so many different strategies is because it suits different styles of traders. And from the bottom of my heart, when I say this, we have full-time members trading all of our strategies. So we have full-time members that will trade the AND strategy. We have full-time members that will trade the BD strategy. And you have traders like me that just trade the Mogwai strategy. And it just suits different styles of trading. I mean, for example, I have a full-time member. He's completely full-time, he's a full-time trader trading the AND strategy. He's better at trading the AND strategy than me. Well, I don't trade the AND strategy, I trade the Mogwai strategy. I like that style of trading. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the difference between the Mogwai strategy and the pullback strategy. So enjoy today's video. Okay, so on my charts in front of me, I have EURUSD 5-minute time frame on the left with the binary destroyer, and on the right, I have EURUSD on the 1-hour chart. So if we just quickly go over to the 1-hour charts, what we're going to do is we're going to first of all identify any levels. I already kind of know what's going to happen here. I'm giving you a good example of the pullback and Mogwai. So I've kind of had to find a good setup to do that. Now, if we just look at some price action, you can see price is creating lower lows. Again, if we just go back even further than that, you will see, again, clearly price is in a downtrend, right? It's quite obvious. And if we just mark up some levels here, we have a nice area just there. So a nice area of resistance. Price is creating lower lows. Looks like a possible sell is going to happen, okay? Do we get a possible sell? Let's have a quick look here. And hold on, I forget a Mogwai signal would be nice. And oh, there we go there. Right, so let me have a quick look here. Right, okay, so we're at an area of resistance now. You can see here, it's probably going to go lower. Again, from a Mogwai perspective, it meets all my rules. Okay, we're at an area of resistance. The MACD has gone overbought. We've got a Mogwai signal. And as well, if you want to go a bit technical on it as well, we've got a nice area or a nice bit of divergence. Okay, price is making lower low. If you actually look at that red arrow there, that represents diversion. So basically, perfect setup, okay, with the Mogwai strategy. Resistance area, Mogwai signal, diversions, MACD has gone overbought. Perfect. Now, what I like about the Mogwai strategy is it means I can enter right at this level. So if I take a trade here, let's go with, let me just work out what my stop loss is going to be. We'll go for a 30 pip stop loss and 60 pip take profit. We'll take a sell, done. Now, the reason why I like the Mogwai strategy is it means I can enter right at this level, okay? Because I can enter right at this level, excuse me, it means that I can put my stop loss out of the way. So if price goes higher from this level, or let's say price gets manipulated, my stop loss is fine. It's out of the way. It's allowing me, the Mogwai strategy, is allowing me to enter right at the level, which means I can get my stop loss out of the way. It's perfect for me. This is what I like, right? I like literally, bang, getting in, getting out, no messing about. That rhymes. In and out, no messing about. However, the downside to trading the Mogwai strategy is there isn't, a lot of people say, wait for a change of character, wait for a lower low and lower high. So that's the downside with trading the Mogwai strategy, is realistically, we don't know from this level that price is going to go down from it. Okay, it's not creating lower lows at the minute, and at the same time it's not really creating higher highs. Okay, so that's the downside to the Mogwai strategy. Now if I just go to the 5 minutes now, and I'm going to load up the pullback strategy. So pullback strategy here. We now have the pullback strategy. So what I'm looking for when I trade the pullback strategy is, let me just find you a pullback signal. Okay, so waiting for perhaps the, give me a sec here. Oh, come on. Perfect. Right, okay. So when I trade the pullback strategy, I'm looking for this. I haven't traded the pullback strategy in ages, but basically, let me try and find you a perfect setup with here. Okay, right. So what I'm looking for, first of all, this is a trending strategy. So you'll only ever trade this if you're trading with the trend. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for the two moving averages or two BD lines to cross over each other, because it tells me when a possible trend change is about to happen. So as you can see here, it changed and went into an uptrend, and it's changed here and it's gone into a downtrend. So the first thing I'm looking for is a trend change on the BD lines. Okay, now if we just go back to this particular setup, we've actually got that. Okay, beautiful. Let me just load up a stochastics oscillator. Okay, so I've got my stochastic oscillator. So let's just ignore that one there. We don't need this one. So what I'm looking for when I trade the pullback strategy is pretty much, it's in the name. I'm looking for a pullback in a trending market. Now, can you see the difference now between the pullback and the Mogwai? The Mogwai I entered right at the top here. What I'm now doing with the pullback is I've waited for a change of character. I've waited for a change of trend. If we go to the 1 hour charts, you can see that price has now gone into a downtrend. So it's confirmed to me that this resistance has been respected, and we've got a change of character on the 1 hour and 5 minutes, and we're going into a downtrend. And we've just got a pullback signal. So basically what I'm looking for is a trend down, pullback, trend down, pullback. I'm looking for a pullback signal in between the two zones like this here. And I'm looking for the stochastics to go overboard. So can you see the difference now? The pullback strategy, I've waited for a change of character. I've waited for confirmation, which is great. A lot of traders like that. However, if I am to take a sell here, okay, let me just take a sell here. We'll go for a tighter stop loss this time. We'll go for 20 pips for 60 pips. So 1 to 3. Okay, so can you see now where I'm entering? I've already missed out on pips if I was trading the Mogwai strategy, if that makes sense, okay? Because I entered the Mogwai strategy here. So if I was to trade the pullback strategy, I'm already 32 pips missing out, if that makes sense, okay? You know, if I was trading the Mogwai, which I have a trade open, I'm already 32 pips in profit, right? Boom. I mean, I could literally close that and, you know, I've already made some profit. So can you see how each strategy will have its strengths and weaknesses? The Mogwai strategy is great for getting in and out. You know, you can buy and sell right at levels and get your stop loss out of the way. However, when we take a Mogwai signal, we haven't got that confirmation of a change of character, a change of trend. So we would trade something like the pullback strategy if you want to trade with the trend. However, obviously the downside with the pullback strategy is you're missing out on those pips we could have got with the Mogwai strategy. Now, I don't know if this trade's going to win, but let's just see what happens. Okay, hopefully it wins. Okay, so there you go there. So the Mogwai strategy won. I've already banked my pips on the Mogwai strategy. So I'm in and out on the Mogwai strategy. Let me see. Oh, there we go there. So now the pullback strategy is won. So both trades now have won, okay? A 1 to 2 with the Mogwai strategy, I entered earlier, which meant I got out earlier. And the pullback strategy, which meant I entered at a change of character. You can maybe say it's slightly late, but we waited for a change of character. But on the plus side, we went for a 1 to 3 because it's confirmed to us it's with the trend. So it means we can get more pips, more risk reward ratio. So hopefully that is a kind of quick introduction between the pullback and the Mogwai strategy. I actually really like the pullback strategy. I really like it. It's my second most favorite strategy. To give you an example here, if we just see how we've got, you see how we've got a change of trend here. We went from a downtrend to an uptrend because the two BD lines have crossed over each other. The BD lines turned green. So I'm looking for a pullback signal in between the zone, which would be somewhere around this one here or this one. But again, you can see how this one here is still an uptrend. You know, it's confirmed to me that it's an uptrend, and this is what we're looking for when trading the pullback strategy. So I hope you enjoyed that video. That's the difference between the pullback and the Mogwai strategy.